Hello, my name is Camila and today I'm going to talk about the economic analysis of law. I'm going to try to answer the question why it is important for the economy. Well, first I find very important to make a little background of the history of the economic analysis of law because most people guess that it's new, it's recently from 19th or 20th century, but the truth is that it has been implicit in the history of the human being. And to explain and to prove that, I bring five examples. The first one is the Hammurabi Code that they from 1700 before Jesus, and here they talk about a gauge rules, salary rules. The second one is the Code of Shulgi, dated from 2000 before Jesus, and here they explain, they says that the reestablish of justice has implicit the idea of the need of economy system change. The third one is Aristoteles. It dates from 300 before Jesus, and he says that the interactions in the family are a reflection from the interaction of the society. So when in the family are an economy, a politic, a law interaction is the same as uh, state as the relation as the interaction from the state. The fourth one is Thomas Hobbes, and he says that the human being is incapable of making his own decision, that he needs that someone else make them for his. The last one is Baruch Spinoza, and he says that the main goal of the economy and the politics and the law is to find the ways to make the human being more happy. Well, with that clear, now we can explain the economic analysis of law. Here I bring a fragment of a book of Robert Kutter and Thomas Ullen. It says economic provides a theory of behavior to predict how individuals will respond to political change. Well, what does it mean? The main goal of the economic analysis of law is to predict the reaction, the responses of the human beings to some incentives that make it so some incentives that are named rules that are the law. So it tries to track how the person reacts to determinate laws, and if that reactions mean that they need to make a change on that laws on that incentive. Well, to be capable of attach that goal, there are some key approach. The first one is the positive approach. It is the analysis of facts and takes an ontological view of human behavior. This means that the positive approach focuses on the things that happen, that are real, not that may happen, no. It focuses on the real life, on what is going through, and try to analyze why this happened, why the consequences that happen, why the responses of a human, why the decision that they make is what they make, why they make that decisions. The second approach is the regulatory, and they try to answer this question: what should economy actors do in the face of the consequence set out in the rule? What they try to do is that with the analysis of the positive approach, make a solution. So if there is an incentive that make that someone have bad behaviors, the regulatory approach needs to find out another incentive so the consequences of the act are not negative. Well, now I'm going to talk about the homos economics and the behavioral law and economics. First of all, it's important to explain what is the homos economics. It's a theory of the economic that says that the human being is selfish because he tries to find his own wealth. Here I bring a fragment of a book of Robert Posner. It says, if rational individuals seek to maximize their wealth, the basic function of law is to alter incentive. So this is what I was talking about with the approach. If the positive approach find out that an incentive is not making the things in the society better, the the regulatory approach need to find a better incentive so the things in the society get better. Here I bring some examples of the Nobel Prizes in economy that talk about the economic analysis of law in their papers. The first one is James Buchanan in 1986, and he's talk about the constitutional control basis of political and economic decision making. This is James Buchanan. The second one is Ronald Case in 1991. He talked about the analysis of transaction costs and the allocation of property rights. The third one is Gary Becker. He talked about the economic approach to non-marketing studies such as family, racial discrimination, love, and sex. The fourth one is George Arkelov in 2001. He talked about the information asymmetries as form of preconscious opportunism. Sorry. This one is Oliver Williamson in 2006. He talked about the economic theory of transaction costs. Until two last one are Oliver Hart and Ben Holmstrom in 2016, and they talk about the contract analysis. So, thank you very much.